Hi everyone, this is Peter. Today we are very happy that we have a chance to have a short period of time to do a short review about this camcorder from ARRI. This is AMIRA. So you see, this camera is really look like an ENG camera, which maybe most of the TV station is using, but they got a very high-end functions inside. First, this AMIRA have a same sensor for Alexa, and also they can also record 14 stop of direct range. The only difference in between this camera and also Alexa is Alexa can record the ARRI RAW, but the AMIRA at this moment can only record the ProRes 4444. It's true, they are still recording Full HD and also 2K too. So let's talk about this camcorder. So okay, in here you will see there is some buttons here, but because this is a prototype, so some buttons all this custom access buttons is not working. But some of them I can actually show you. So for example, here you will see actually a small screen, and then which showing you the audio level settings, and then you can through here you can plug and then to get all the information over there. And then this one is still not working, but I think that is the functions of the audios. And for the other side here on the audio, you can see there is the XLR input and also 5-pin AES input, and then in here all the buttons has been very simple. So you can just plug. Okay, for example, I need a phantom, plug it up, or maybe I put it onto a line just like that. It's very easy. No need to go to the menu and then to set everything up. So I think this is pretty simple. And then the audio level for the headphone is over there, and then at the back of the unit you got the SDI in output, for the output 1, 2, and also you got the sync and also the time code. And then they also give you 12-volt output for maybe other accessory, for example a monitor, or maybe a wireless, or maybe a follow focus unit, whatever. And then you got external and also batteries. So other than that, and then because the size of you see the whole camera is actually made on metal, so that's why the size, the weight is a little bit maybe heavy than the other ENG camera. The weight is talking about maybe 7 point something kg. So for these situations, maybe the balance of the camera is very crucial. For these situations, both camera, the handle and also the pad, you can actually adjust, for example like that. So I will release this, and then you can actually just maybe relocate the upper part, and also you can just and then you can just lock it, and then at the back of the unit, and then you can do the same. You can just unlock this one, and then you can actually just maybe pull the whole unit. You can pull the whole unit like that, and then you can just put it front, or maybe put it back like that. Okay, so it's really easy to operate when you're doing the actual balance. So this is the outlook for this, and then let's talk about maybe some functions inside. So you see this is the Viewfinder for the AMIRA, and then other than the Viewfinder itself, and then they also got a screen over here. And then sometimes maybe you think, okay, why I want to go on the screen? Because this is other than screen, they can also give you all the informations of the camera. For example, maybe the frame speed, the time code, the shutters, the ISO, the lookup table, the color balance, and also what format you are actually recording, the resolution of this, how long is a card you can record, all the functions like that. And then it's very useful for maybe no matter for a cameraman or maybe the assistant, and then you can check maybe all through this monitor. And the other thing is, okay, maybe if the DP is actually watching through the viewfinder, and then maybe the focus puller, or maybe someone want to see the actual shot, or maybe do some settings, and then what you need to do is just at the side here, you see a button, and then press, and then you will get a live view. Other than that, and then you also get a lot of functions on the top. For example, you see there is for example a peaking. I can show you. it's peaking, and then you can got like the zebra, you can got the other functions and can set in the menu, and then you can also show in the viewfinder, and then you can get the VF1 and also VF2 is actually not working at this moment, and also because this is only the prototype, so you will see the screen is a little bit fiddly, but I'm 100% sure it will working perfectly fine, and then it's not stiff when you got the actual unit. Because this one have been run around Asia for a very long time, so that's why maybe there's something which is not really like maybe proper. And then okay, on the record button you can record it over here, and then on the other hand, on the body itself you can also have a button. So for example, like to stop it, and then okay, let me go into the menu. So we back into the menu setting, and then we're using EVF to get into. So when you go to EVF to get into the menu, you will see the menu is very simple. So for example, like you go to record, and then at this moment, as I said, you can only record the ProRes from 444 to 422 proxy, and then you can also get the project rate from 25 also to 23, 24, whatever you want, and then on the media, okay. At this moment, on the AMIRA, at this moment, the functions of this unit, and then they are actually recorded by the ultra-fast CF card, like this from SanDisk, and also ARRI actually making this too, like that one. So for the recording time, I think maybe I have to check with ARRI, because this one is still not a fully functional unit, so I cannot give you maybe a real figures about how much a day, and then maybe how long you can record it on, and but at least okay. Other than the CF card, I think in future, for example, if you record it onto HD, and then you can properly just like maybe put it onto maybe some HD recorder, for example, like maybe a sound device Pix240i, or maybe the AJ Keypro Quad or something else, and then which I think maybe you can actually record for a much longer time, and not only record onto a CF card. And then okay, so other than the CF card, let's continue. You can see, for example, like maybe the film line, the EVF monitor, you can set the markers, something else like that. And then okay, for example, like here, if I want to switch maybe the frame speed from 25 or maybe to a faster size, for example, like okay, 50 or maybe 200, you can see there is a logo which is something like this too. And then okay, what I need to do is when I switch this, and then you will see the actual side, the actual function is switched. So that means some very important functions, for example, the frame speed, ISO, and also white balance, have actually just like put it onto the button. So that means, for example, like right now, okay, I can show you. So I can go to here. So when I go back to the screen here, so when I switch the white balance, you can see the setting is actually jump all over it. So that means some function which is important, it's just switch the buttons, and then you can set everything up. It's very easy and simple. And for me, the whole camera itself is very solid, and then hopefully we can got more informations about no matter the price, and also the more functions about the actual shot it is. So if you want to have more information about this AMIRA, so please visit ARRI website or ANS website.